Welcome back, everybody, to another FTB Inventions video. We are back here and, just cruising, doing some things. Nothing too crazy. We got a whole bunch of goodies, apparently, in our barrels here. But yes, so we have the Tier 5 Blaze Soul Shard that we need to deal with this episode. We are about to get ourselves a very, very strong setup. And I also want to get to work a little bit more on our base and a few other things. But we're definitely going to be dealing with some mob-related things here this episode. So, get prepared for that. So, the thing that we need, let's look it up here. We need the Soul Shard thing. This guy, the Soul Cage. And that's a bit of this Solium ingot. Now, here's a quick tip. You can get it with equivalent exchange, which is wonderful. So, teach it to your system. And some iron bars. All right. Soul Cage get. All right. So, we got a Soul Cage. We have our Soul Shard Tier 5 Blaze. That's pretty darn impressive. I actually want to get a couple of diamond dollies while we're here. Uses up a lot of our EMC, but it's going to be worth it because we need to get rid of those other blaze spawners that are in there without causing too much problems. All right. Now, the best thing about the Tier 5, hands down, well, it's simple. Oh, no. That's bad. Do not do that. Do not do that. Okay, good. Get that guy. Excellent. Get that one. No. Stop it. Silly fans. I guess I could have turned off the fans, couldn't I have? Oh, well. That's fine. Okay, and boom. There we go. Okay, we have all 4 blaze spawners with us. Great. Fantastic. Down here, we should have some of our loot, maybe? No? Oh, they're there. There they are right there. Good. Okay, so there's some of our sandstone as well. Now, I want to improve this quite a bit. So let's turn off the fans and let's get in there with some of our stuff and get things going. So we're going to just kill the fans and we're going to go on down in with a bit of light it up so that we are disabling, for the most part, the zombie spawner as well. Okay, good. So this is our home. We have it. I want to clear out a bit more of this roof while we're at it, but I need to put these blaze spawners away because these things are ridiculous. Okay, we'll put them away in there. Good. That'll get rid of our mining fatigue and stuff and really speed up this process. So our main goal here is to basically, I want to build this area a bit bigger. Is the main thing. So I want to have a little bit more room. Actually, over here, we're okay to keep that one. Yeah. A little bit more room up top. And I want to make it, well, it's going to be fast enough, I think. I think we already have it fast enough. It's just a matter of getting everything done and situated and working. So we'll put the lid back on here. And this as well. Very good. And this will be where we're going to contain the Soul Cage. Now, the zombie spawner is going to go. We are going to get rid of that as well. Now, I'm debating just breaking it. I think we're just going to break it because, yeah, it's just a zombie spawner. I don't need zombie for anything. So we're breaking it. Yeah, good. Because we need the broken spawner anyways for Ender IO. Alright, good. So, now for the next step, we want this to be too high above, like so. Good. That way blazes can still get pushed underneath it as well as all around it. So they won't get stuck or anything like that. The other thing that we want to do, or that I want to do, I should say, is I want to run this vertical. Now, the good thing about this blaze farm now, light levels won't matter at all. Once we put it in there, we will be good to go. Okay, there we go. This should provide the redstone signal to it. Okay, so if we want to disable said spawner, we can then get ourselves a lever and disable it with redstone, which is one of the wonderful things about this whole setup. One lever, perfect. 2 equivalent exchange. Very cheap. Very nice recipe, actually, to have in there. Okay, and we'll put it... Can you not just put them on there? No? Okay. That's fine. We'll put a lever just like that. Okay, good. So we have a lever. We're good to go there. I did get looting on my sword as well, which is pretty sweet. So we have the Soul Stealer and looting. A lot of people were saying I should get the Bane of Arthropods off of there, and we might just do that. I haven't officially decided yet if I'm going to, but we may just get rid of it. Okay, get rid of that stone. Good. So now, by theory, if I put in this soul shard into the spawner, good. Okay, now if I flip this lever to being on, it should be active. And it should be working. Yeah, there's some blaze already. Okay, good. Let's turn on the fans again. And can you hear them all? There's a lot in there already. We're getting a ton of stuff. Okay, let's go check this out down here. That's a lot of blazes dying. Yeah. So it should be spawning about 4 or 6 every few seconds. So we're getting really good spawn rates all the time, which means that we should have a ton of mob essence all the time as well. Yeah, that's very loud. Very loud down here, but that's great. Now, by theory, we could also use this to work up another soul shard. The other huge benefit that we're getting from this now is that it will always work. Even when we're not, nearby or anything like that. As long as we are chunk loaded, which it should be right here. As long as it's chunk loaded, it should be working. So we have the blaze rods should be continually going, even if I'm not in range. Or unless I turn it off. So that is amazing. We cleared out a bit of room, which was good, and we should be pretty much good to go. Okay, now we want to get a powered spawner as well. And for that, we need the soul binder right here. Some more soul stuff. Now, the problem that we have with this is we do not have any Enderman heads at all. We have 0. We only have 6 zombie heads. I don't even know if I have a skeleton head. I don't think I do. I think I have 6 zombies is it. So we really haven't killed many mobs with looting on to get some of their heads or anything like that. So that's a major problem. I did catch an Enderman, but I might have to wait till nighttime to kill a few more Endermen to try to get some of their heads so that we can actually make this soul binder. And it's pretty important, but we also need a creeper head and a skeleton skull, and I don't have any of that stuff either. So a bit of a setback here for sure. So we'll just hold off on that a little bit here. We'll put those away. We need all 3 of those things to make this an Enderman powered spawner. And that's one of the goals here, so that we can get Enderman and Enderman heads and all that kind of stuff and use all of that, which is good. So now we have the continual noise of the blaze. Now I want to work a little bit on our base a bit as well, and some of the building of the base. And there is one other thing that I wanted to try. Some of you are saying that the mob essence could directly go into an XP shower from open blocks. So I do want to try that as well. And we can give that a quick test right here. So let's get ourselves a shower head. Yeah, XP shower from open blocks. So 3 of that and a piece of obsidian. Okay, let's get an obsidian. And 3 of you. Okay, 4, that works just fine. Good. Okay, XP shower. Beautiful. Let's also get a lever for it, just in case. Lever. Good. Let's give this a try. Let's see if it's possible. So we do the shower head like that, and not pulling out of the tank, eh? Nope. It's not pulling out of that tank. Okay. Is that more from the tank or from the shower head? Could be this might need to be on top. Yeah, no, it's not pulling out the stuff into XP. So I don't know if this actually works as well. But some of you guys were recommending it, and I thought I would give it a try, but it doesn't seem to be working for me. So if I'm doing something wrong, maybe it's just the way it's done. We could try a quick little fluid conduit, I guess. Let's give it a try and see if that will fix it. And it's becoming nighttime, so I'm going to kill some bad guys anyways. So let's give this a try. So if we go like that, we go fluid conduit into the shower head. Whoops. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. Auto extract. No, it's not looking like it's going to connect to the shower head itself. So I don't think this is working. Great suggestion. I did think about it, but I didn't think it worked. So great suggestion. I thank you all for it. And this is how we find out things. Simple as that. If you don't try, you'll never learn. No, not you. You. There's an Enderman right on the other side of my wall that we need to get rid of. We'll just put that lever in there. Let's go kill him. I see you. I see you on my map. Oh no. Nope, come back. Good, Enderman. We only got Ender Pearls though. Not great. And this sword really doesn't do much damage to Enderman. Well, I'm going to keep killing things. We need some other stuff too. Skeletons, creepers, you name it. So I'm hunting tonight. Alright, so I got 2 of the 3 that I needed. I never did get the Enderman one, but I came back up and we have a ton of mob essence. A ton. It's backlogged. We're actually losing out on some mob essence right now. And this system's working quite well, but we are going through glass bottles pretty quickly. And it's obviously not using the essence up fast enough. So, let's make ourselves a spawner to use that mob essence. So we're going to use the auto spawner from Mine Factory Reloaded to do this and accomplish this goal. And the main reason why we're going to do that, well, it's pretty straightforward, but yeah, we got mob essence. We might as well use it. So the first things first, we have the mob essence right up here. So I kind of want to go straight down, right? Like straight down through here and into the ground, or yeah, because we'll pull from this tank right up here. Okay, good. I don't know how close we are. Still got a little bit. Okay, good. So this is our main floor for the blaze spawners. It's a little noisy. A little noisy. There's no sound muffler or anything either, which is a bit of a drawback. Oh, man. What is that? That's not monster noise? Okay. Ambient environment? No. Which one is it? Friendly? No. Blocks? It's blocks. Really? Okay. Okay. We won't have block noise for a little bit here. Or very low block noise, I should say. I can still hear it barely. But yeah, I understand if you guys can't. Okay, so we have our piping here. Let's just go with some sort of a system right around here and just kind of pipe in a little bit. It's nothing special at this point in time. We do need to set up a much better base layout and all that kind of stuff for these items, and that's part of the reason of what I want to do right away here, because there's a lot that we need to get done, and I feel like not having the base set up adequately is holding us back a little bit. So we're going to do this, and I'm just going to set up a little room here. Nothing too crazy. Just a small little, pen for some Endermen to spawn in. That's good. I think that that should work. We'll go like that. I think that that'll be fine. They shouldn't really run into that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper. Just like so. One other thing that I've been debating, and I'm really nervous about even potentially doing this, but I've been debating uploading some Overwatch and probably even just some team play with, you know, some of the other FTB1 people or people that I know that I play with quite regularly. I'm wondering what your guys' take would be on that. I've also discussed it a little bit in the Curse group at times, and then we could also do, you know, like subs or Patreon games, stuff like that in it as well, just for fun more than anything. My biggest thing is I'm probably not very good at the game. That's my own general assumption, though, and, well, it might not be true, but that's the way I feel sometimes. So, alright, we'll go like this, and we can tie in right there to the power. Good. And the fluid as well. I think we can tie in from, do we want to tie in from upstairs? I don't know. I don't know. Let's do this, though, so that I can get out. Good. And let's get some torches. Did I ever scan torches? Torch. I didn't. I never scanned torch. Really? Is this real life right now? I scanned sticks, but not torches? No. 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 Stick. I want the stick. Stick. Okay, good. Sticks, torches, go. Scan one of these, please. Thank you. That way I don't have to deal with that ever again. Alright, good. We'll head on back down. I didn't bring any energy cables or anything like that, but I just don't want mobs to be spawning in this room. So I'm going to set this guy up, and then we will configure it appropriately. Alright, so for us to complete this spawner, we also need to get ourselves a reusable safari net. Very good. And what we can do then is we can take our soul vial here, and I'm just actually going to head down to the basement. I don't want to have it accidentally teleport away on us or anything like that. But we can actually make this guy dark now, for the most part, and we can spawn in the Enderman, and then we want to capture them with the reusable safari net. It's just a different method of doing the same thing. The difference is this one's completely reusable. Now we've piped in power and we've piped in mob essence for this thing. So the next step is to basically get Endermen to spawn, but we also need a quick way of killing them. So I'm thinking we should probably just get a few more grinders. Probably the best and easiest way at this point in time to pull this one off. So I think I'm going to, yeah, we'll do a few more grinders here. Pretty easy to make overall, and should be pretty straightforward. So I'm going to get everything that I need for it. We might go a little crazy. I might make like 8 of them just to use up all these fluid conduits, because this recipe does take it, and I believe we have enough of everything else to do it. So outside of just getting a little bit more EMC in the system, which is pretty much done now, we do need to automate that process though, and we will. I promise you we will. So we'll need like 8 of these. Yeah, we can do this. We can do this real good. 16 books. Done. Alright, so let me get the stuff and we'll set up the grinders. Alright, so I'm just automating up some of the augments here as well, because I've been making a little bit of this dark steel, and oh my lord, it is taking forever. So instead, we're going to teach this machine how to make the upgrades, and we're also going to look at upgrading our machine frames as well. So if we take, for example, the induction smelter, which is going so slow, and we hit U on it, we're going to see Invar and Electrum gear to get to hardened. We're going to need hardened glass or fused quartz. I can't remember, does any of these have... Yeah, I think it's the fused quartz. It's not learnable, though. Okay. Well, that's no good. All right, anyways, and signalum gear. Ooh, signalum. Signalum. How are we going to make you? Alloy smelter. Copper, silver, redstone. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 10. Good. Okay, so we'll make this as an alloy. Boom, boom, boom. That should give us the 4 signalum that we require. I'm making a bit of refined iron because we were like 1 short. 1 dark steel short. Not a huge deal or anything like that, but still kind of annoying. Just going to say that out loud. A little annoying. Okay. Good and good. So we should be able to make all of those augments with exchange energy now, which is beautiful. Right? So there's all augments right there. Excellent. Okay. Do we have gears? So we have the tin gear in here. We do not have an electrum gear, though. And, oh, electrum can be learned. Okay. So if we teach this... Oh, wait. It's not learnable. Okay. As you can see, it's been put on there. It's no longer not learnable or not exchangeable, even though it has a value. So you could put this into your system. You can't even put this into your tablet. So the fact that it has an energy or an exchange rate, not really doing much for you. Okay, so we need the electrum gear. Now, this guy is also not exchangeable. Okay, that is good to know. So a piece of iron. That's really too bad. I was kind of hoping that we could at least automate up the gears a little bit more easily. But I guess that's what AE2's for, right? We'll get into that right away. Have no fear. All right, so we got that. That's good. I just want to do a quick upgrade to this guy. Come here. Come here. Thank you. So this is going to get us to the hardened level. And then we can take our signalum as well. And some fused quartz, which we happen to have a little bit of. And some signalum. Good. How do we make the signalum gear? Let's find out. You with iron again. All right. Easy peasy. Boom, 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 boom. This is not learnable either, so we'll have to keep making that as well. So signalum with the glass, and that is going to give us the reinforced. Good. And then the last but not least is the resonant. And for that, it's silver with an Enderium gear. So not too bad overall. Let's see. Enderium gear is just 4 Enderium. Oh, we have it. Awesome. I didn't think we did. Okay, 4 Enderium. Sadly, you can't learn this either. That's a big time shame. All right, good and good. Now, can you learn the machine frames themselves? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Not a big deal. I don't think any of them... No. All right. Good to know. So there is... Why is that not upgrading? Oh, wait. It's not iron. It's silver. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good and good. All right. So that should give us the resonant now. The fastest or biggest, I should say, that it can get. So there we go. We got the induction smelter. We're good to go there. We'll keep that production going. But in the meantime, I also want to get one of each of these upgrades. And we're going to put it into the system. And watch our power and say goodbye. Because it's going to go pretty darn quick. Well, no, it's not really... Okay, it's affecting it. Yeah, it's definitely affecting it. We do not have enough solar panels or power to accommodate that type of pressure, but that's okay. So we got that. We got some steel, which is good. So we can make a little bit more dark steel quite a bit quicker, which is good. That's good enough for now. Thank you. All right. Amazing. We'll put that away. Let's get our ender swords. Boom, 8 of them. Nice. And let's get ourselves the grinders that I wanted to make. Okay, you there. Perfect. Grinder, go. Grinder, go. Sadly, you have to make one at a time. For now, at least until we get our AE system up and running. Which I'm thinking we should get to right away. because some of this basic stuff would be a lot easier with it. So there we go. We have 8 grinders. We used up all of our stuff. Good. And we got a bit of dark, a bit of steel. We can just put that up in the steel one there. We have a bit more of the obsidian. And let's see what else. I got a whole bunch of plastic sheets. Good. We got some fans to push them towards it. We got the grinders. We got some red alloy wire. And we got a lever. Okay, let's finish up this Enderman farm because we can. Right? Boom. Away we go. Down. Good. And because we have all of our stuff right over here as is, I'm just going to tie directly into that. So we're going to do a similar setup to what we did in the Blaze farm with fans to get our Endermen where we want them to go. I'm going to add one extra one just to be safe, not sorry. Boom and boom. Good. Okay, and I'm just going to jump behind here like so, and we will wire them all up accordingly. Alright, so because we can make vibrant alloys so easily with the nugget thing in the EMC, I've decided to upgrade to the Ender energy conduits. And the reason I did this is this can use up to 800 RF per tick. These guys can only carry 640. So I figured, you know what? Let's upgrade them. Let's just get it over with. Call it a day. And at least for the machines up here, we can get these guys running a lot more optimally with the better cabling. Does that not connect? Those don't connect? Really? 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 That I did not know. Okay. That's not a big deal at all. I mean, we can just connect it like so. That's very easily handled. It's just, yeah, kind of surprised. Okay. So that's good. So we have the Ender ones there, and we'll just upgrade these as well. Good and good. So now we should be able to transfer a lot more power at a time to all the different places. So for example, if I need to make anything in the induction smelter, let's just say for test purposes, we go with a piece of steel and some coal like that in the induction smelter. Boom and boom. Pulverized coal doesn't work? What? What? What is this madness? Okay, we can do this. Not a big deal. 1, 2. Done. Done and done. Okay, so that, with that, should give us... Is it 4? No, it's not 4. Is it? Steal that. Dark steel. Oh, it's iron. We're making steel. Silly me. Okay, good. A little Kryllyk derp there, no big deal. Good, and it should use the full 800 RF per tick, which it does. Excellent. Now, the farms downstairs don't really need that, but for up here and our machines, for right now, very much advised, especially as we're getting more and more into upgrades. So down here, I've done all of the wiring that we need to do. I would like to get, actually, you know what? Let's do that. You know what? Then I'd need a painting machine. You know what? I might make that off camera here in a sec. Let's go over this with the wire showing. I might clean it up a little bit. So all the wire is attached. I went with 3 grinders in this just because. No real reason. This lever over here activates the fans over there. So you can see if I turn it off. If you look in the back, the fans are now off. Okay. Right now we can just punch our way in just like that. And we can kind of seal up this back room a little bit like so. Good. The last thing that I want to do is I want to tie in a bit of a redstone signal to this guy so that we can turn it off if need be. Okay, so we'll attach the redstone signal in like so, and we'll bring it up and over. Now here I do not want the redstone signal to be there, so we're going to disable it on that block, but we are going to run it into the same lever switch here. So this is going to go like that and like that. We will just attach it to the block up above. So now, by theory, if we flip this lever, it should turn... no, that needs to be inverted, doesn't it? So if we turn this on, it'll turn on the fans, but it'll stop the auto spawner itself. So we need this signal here to be inverted instead. Okay. We need an inverted signal. So for that, let's quickly grab the easiest way I know how to do it, redstone torch. Redstone torch should do the job for us. Somehow. We'll figure it out. No big deal. Redstone torch. I don't have a redstone torch. Really. Stick. Redstone. That's a piston. That's a piston. Okay. Redstone torch. Good. Teach it to the system. Alright, so I did a quick little wiring thing here, and basically all we're doing is we are pulling off of that torch right there. It's inverted and then going out and down. Pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy involved with that. But what it should do and what it does allow us is the fans are on, as you can see, and this machine is still working. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to remove the torches, just like so. Make it kind of sort of spawnable in here. We do need to clog up that as well. Make it a little bit more. And we do need to get the facades on there to make it even better. But we're going to throw in the safari net for the Enderman. And hopefully we shall get a few spawns here right off the get-go. So let's just remove that guy and see if we can't improve this spawning a little bit. And we just got one. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Good. So we're getting some Endermen now. That is beautiful. And we're also going to be getting essence, which is then going to be recycled into the system so that we're good to go. Now, what we should be getting out of this is ender pearls, and we should also get some Enderman heads down the road. Now, it's going to be pretty good. It'll work. It'll work pretty darn good. I don't really have too many qualms about it, to be honest. I think it'll work quite nicely for what we need it to do. The other thing that's good about it is it will work as long as it's within spawned chunks. So we're good to go there as well. So anyways, I think that's going to be about it for this episode. I did want to get started on the base, but we're just not going to get there at this point in time. We're well past, or we're at wrapping up point basically. So I'm going to just finish cleaning up the area a little bit, and next episode I would like to get into a little bit of the base, as well as, well, maybe even a better way to get around or something like that. We'll see. We'll see what we come up with. But that is working great. Sounds like a lot of Endermen are dying, which is great. And I need to get some of the conduit facades as well, which is just some more of that conduit binder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this is even learnable, so we'll find out right away. So this guy, like this, around, gives us the conduit facade. And it does look like we can learn this. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to need to get ourselves a painting machine from Ender.io. Pretty cheap, actually. Oh, man. Oh, you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to do it live. We're doing it live. Here we go. Here we go. 5. We need ourselves a machine chassis. Machine chassis. Good. Painting machine. Yet. Awesome. Okay. Good. So I'm just going to throw that guy down right there. It should be getting power. Oh, I also want to get an octatic for it. Octatic, because it's so easy to make them. Why not? Okay, good. That'll run in there. So basically all we need to do now is we get some of those facades. Boom, 64 for example. And we get ourselves a piece of sandstone. And inside of here we can put our sandstone, and then we can put our conduit facades. And these guys will start doing work, and they're going to make them into the facades that we want. So it's basically going to be a sandstone looking block. Now these guys we can take on downstairs with us, and we can start making this look so much prettier just by replacing all of these with facades. Voila! Now it looks like a complete room, doesn't it? And equally we can hide all of our cables now with it and make everything look just a little bit better. So anyways, that's it. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, all that awesome stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And have a wonderful day. Bye-bye for now.